Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Alex back with another video, and today we're going to be taking a look at some stance cars. Now, we're going to be looking at some Stancy boys, some show cars, some daily drivers as well. So if you do like this type of content, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. It really does help out the channel. We do want to try to reach that goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So hopefully the end of 2022, we can go ahead and have 1,000 subscribers. But if you'd like to submit your ride for a review, go ahead and look in the description down below. We'll have our email address and how to sign up to get your car reviewed, but let's hop right into it. All right, so first we have Nightmare Underscore 2LS with his 5th gen wide body Camaro. He's running Airlift Performance 3H. He has a wide body kit by Lions Kit, custom paint job. He has Heritage wheels, SS front lip, Anvil auto carbon fiber rear spoiler. He does have a new hood. He hasn't actually premiered yet on his page, but he will be showing that off soon, hopefully, as well as he has his custom 6th gen Camaro headlights, SS quad tip diffuser, GFX side skirts, and much more. And I'll leave everything down in the description below, so if you guys want to check out his list, it will be down there. Now, right off the bat, the stance of the car is fantastic. I mean, you don't normally see muscle cars with this kind of like, I don't want to say this is hot boy stance, but kind of. The wheels are, or the tires are stretched, has a little bit of camber. It's not too excessive. I love this setup. Like, this amount of camber I think is perfect on a car. If it's more than this, it's a little too much in my opinion, but my current car has more than this, so I can't really say much, but it's a very clean build. The 6th gen headlights look fantastic on it as well. It gives it kind of more of a mean aggressive look. I know this generation of Camaro isn't as aggressive as the new generation, so this gives it a nice little spicy touch in the front, and the wide body is actually pretty sweet. I don't like Camaros that much because they don't really look too much like a Camaro in my opinion, but the wide body just sets it off. It makes it look super clean. Probably my favorite Camaro that I've ever seen, and he takes these photos as well, so he's a fantastic photographer. Obviously he didn't take these ones, but the ones we look at a little bit later, he does take his own photos as well, and just super clean and talented. The fitment is super tight. Like, this is the type of fitment I have. It's stretched, and then you tuck that fender between the tire and the lip. It's just so mean, and it looks really good on a muscle car in my opinion. I know a lot of people like to do the retro mod with the older cars and like the newer muscle cars. A lot of people don't really stance them out that much. They usually do kind of like drag setups and stuff. It's nice to see something different and see kind of like a stance car mixture with a muscle car. I don't know how to explain it, but it looks really good. The rear taillights are nice. I do dig those. I think those are different from stock, I assume, but I do like the kind of like squared look because the car is a very kind of like angular car. It's not, I wouldn't say per se boxy, but it's very sharp in its angles and it really matches. The duckbill spoiler, I like the duckbill spoiler as well. It's not too big, but it's not too small. It's just, I think that's the right size for it. I don't think these cars look very good with like a giant wing or anything, but a nice subtle duckbill that has some kind of character in it looks real good. Another view of the stance with the headlights off. It looks menacing in my opinion. The lip looks fantastic, makes it a little bit lower. It looks like it drops it about, what, 2 inches maybe, and makes it sit on the ground, which is super clean. I like how everything's kind of blacked out or like monochromed, right? It's not completely blacked out because you have some chrome and white and stuff, but it's more of a monochrome look, and I love that. It looks so good. Here's a nice straight on shot, and there again, like the wide body and the wheels and just everything makes it look more aggressive, because again, I don't think the earlier gens of this car, or the modern early gens, I don't know how to say that properly, but this generation, it just wasn't as aggressive as the new ones, and I think doing the wide body and kind of upgrading everything, and it just looks so much better than its stock form. And here you can see just the wheel choice in general. I usually like doing a step lip, but in this scenario, I love the actual straight lip where it's just a reverse lip where it's flat. It doesn't have any like, additional lip to it on the inner part. But the wheels, I love these wheels. I actually have the same exact wheels, but I do have the step lip on mine. The concave, the directional, just everything about this wheel is so sexy. And again, it kind of matches the theme, right? Like the monochrome, he has the brushed lip lips, and then he has the gray faces, which really matches the car. I like it overall. A fantastic build. He did a really good job for, you know, a muscle car turning into kind of a stance car. I really think this is a trend that hopefully picks up, but you never know. Out of 10, I would say this is probably like a, what, 9.2? Like, I honestly think this is super well done for a Camaro, a car that I honestly don't like. All right, next we have Detroit Underscore Gen Coupe. His name is Ryan. He has a VK2 Genesis Coupe, and he didn't leave me any mods or anything like that, but you can definitely tell it is bagged, which is really nice. It gives the car a very aggressive stance, kind of like the previous car we had. A lot of people are going for bags, and I totally understand, because bags, I believe bags give you more versatility. It saves parts like your front lip, splitters, stuff like that from getting ruined. I know a lot of people are like, oh, static, I want to run static, it's so cool. Who gives a, like, I'm not going to ruin my $700 lip because I want to be static. That's stupid. But the car looks great. The color is fantastic. The color, I don't know what color this is, but it is so cool looking, and it goes so well with the white wheels. It's such a beautiful, like, teal, green, blue, or I don't even know what to call it. It makes the white pop really well. He has stock headlights too, so the chrome even looks really good with it. Doesn't overpower it, doesn't look cheesy, and it's a fantastic build. He has a nice front lip. I assume that's probably carbon or something. And the car's meaning 1-800-273-8255 for anxiety suicide hotline, and it says you don't have to struggle in silence, and that means a lot to me from somebody that actually struggles with these things. It's something that is so important, and it's a great message to put on the side of the car. The car probably gets so much attention, and it's a good way to bring awareness, and you're just driving down the road and somebody sees that and it changes their day, changes their perception. It's just a great message to have on the side of your car, instead of just like mine, like I have freaking Supreme, or like people putting beer companies on the side of the car. It's silly. This actually has some type of meaning that's really touching, and I don't know the exact story behind this. I don't know if he lost somebody to it or struggles with it, but it's such a great cause, and this is something that I would really like to do eventually with this YouTube channel, is not only to, you know, quit my day job, do this for a living, and bring entertainment to you guys, but it's also to bring awareness to causes that I truly care about, and that I don't know, I just want to help people, and this is such a great way to do it. Like, this gives me so many ideas for the future of different cars that I have, and it's inspiring. That it's so great, and I love it. It makes the car a million times better with some type of purpose other than just being a cool car. All right, here's another shot of it. You can see, and he has kind of like that teal chrome window tint, which really, I like that. I want to do it on one of my cars one day, and it looks fantastic. It flows with the colors. The wheels look awesome. I love these wheels. The white pops so much, and then he has the matching colored lug nuts to the car as well, so everything kind of flows together. He has some blacked out parts in the front as well, so it gives a little contrast to the roof and the front grille. It doesn't overload you too much with color, and it's a nice contrast between everything. The rear end is very, very aggressive. It has a nice fatty diffuser that pokes out a little bit. I believe he has underglow front and rear. You can kind of see it here, and then that fatty duckbill. I am not too big a fan of this duckbill. I do kind of like a smaller one, less squared, but it does not look bad at all. And then he has these, I think they're eagle eye taillights, I can't remember, but very clean taillights. Not a whole lot of people use them now because of the, what are they, like D-spec taillights or whatever they're called. It looks good. I love the car, the message, everything about it. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. All right, so we have 5.0 _Poppy. He has a 2017 or prior Ford Mustang. It's a 5.0, which is nice. It has the Coyote engine in it. He does have some stuff in here for us. So mainly stock, just a MBRP exhaust, Roush mid-pipe, suspension yellow speed coilovers, Kansai wheels, 19 by 10, 10.5, plus 35 all around, 20mm spacer up front. Tire size is 225 35 19. Rear is 255 35 19. So it's a nice setup. He's pretty low for being on coilovers. He's pretty slammed. I'm surprised he can turn with this, but great looking wheels. I'm not a huge fan of black wheels. I usually like colored wheels because you can see the details of the wheel feel more. With the silver car, it looks great. Black and silver, or black and white, black on black, looks really good. So I can't fault him for that. Great style of wheel. It's not too stancy looking, and it has more of a kind of muscle car vibe to it, which is nice. Let's see if we can get an updated one. Looks like this might be it. Oh, he has some new wheels on there. Okay, so those are the Kansai wheels he was talking about. Okay, so this is the updated version. This looks fantastic. The chrome wheels on the silver, I really like that. And then he has a nice duckbill in the rear. I can't play the music because I'm sure it's copyright, but he has a nice kind of wicker duckbill in the rear. Gives it a nice stance. See, and this is where he has coilovers, wheels, and a duckbill. And the car looks great. I don't care if you have $1 million into your car or $5 into your car, as long as you've done something to it to make it look nice and yours. That's all that matters. And I think he did a really good job on it. God, Mustangs look so mean too. And like, it's just, he's again making it his own. Hasn't done a whole lot yet, and he may have more plans down the road. If he doesn't, if he keeps it like this, it looks fantastic. Like, it's awesome. I love this, and I eventually want to own a Mustang one day and wide body it. Oh man, a clinch wide body would be so sick on one of these. I mean, well done. I wish we had more photos to go off of. He only has a few on here on his Instagram, but great car overall. I would say this is like a 7.6 out of 10. It's a really clean build, simple, right to the point. I love it. And if you want to see more reviews like this, go ahead and submit your ride down below. We will have our email listed, so you can go ahead and, you know, get your ride submitted. We can review it and enjoy it with everybody. All right, and if you don't mind liking and subscribing, maybe leaving a comment down below which one was your favorite. All right, until next time, peace out.